It's the happy hour on BeExposedRadio.com. I'm your host, Tina Yagani, and I have some special co-hosts here tonight, and I have some special guests here too. Let's first go to the special co-host I have in the building tonight. Introduce yourself.
Hey everybody, this is Miss Be Inspired from the Be Inspired Radio Show, only on BeExposedRadio.com.
And you brought a friend.
I sure did, my bestie.
Hey everyone, this is Kendra, and I'm a faithful listener of Be Exposed Radio.
Yay! And she's a model.
Oh, okay.
For real.
Oh, all right. And we got some special guests here. Introduce yourselves.
Well, this is Brian from Earth.
From Earth. Okay.
Peace and grace, everyone. This is William Soul.
Okay. And I'm short my co-host today, Mecca. Shouts out to her. She's at home with her sick son. And my DJ should be here any moment, so you guys won't be like the only guys here tonight. But we got to just dive right in and talk about hot topics. We got to talk about Beyonce. We got to talk about Lemonade. Ooh. First of all, I need to know everybody's opinion on this. Let's go around. Ladies first.
All right. Well, I actually listened to the entire visual album. And okay, so I'll say what I did appreciate about it. I appreciated what I believe is her transparency, because you know sometimes things are done for publicity, but I think there's some truth behind this.
It's very raw.
Yeah, it's very raw.
It's probably her most rawest work.
Right.
It's very, you feel what she's saying.
Right. And I think it's very real. I appreciate that. I think it'll probably resonate with a lot of people who maybe gone through that. So the creativity is out of this world. I love the poetry that's between sets, or, you know, that transitions the songs. I love that. I mean, it's just brilliant. I thought it was really cool. I know there's been some controversy about it being released 3 days after Prince's death. I've been hearing that. I've been saying, you know, she could have held off, you know, but all in all, I like the project.
Okay. And what did you think about it?
Well, I just saw a small clip on Facebook. So
you didn't watch the whole thing? Oh, no. No.
But I will say the clip that I did see is not for the faint of heart. I think that she showed a side of her that a lot of us who just listen to her music here and there, I was kind of surprised. But I think that she has a lot of guts to do what she does. And have no qualms about it. Sometimes you do have to, you know, that cliche thing about don't worry about other people's opinion,
right,
and do what you know that you have inside you to do. So heads off to Beyonce.
Okay. Yeah. Now we have two musicians in the building. First of all, let everyone know again who you are and where they can find you on social media.
Okay. I'm Brian. You can catch me at Brian Winslow on Facebook, or Lyric Watson, Lyric Watson.
Okay.
I'm William Soul, and you can catch me IG William Soul, Facebook William Soul, Twitter, pretty easy, William Soul.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys get a chance to listen to the Beyonce album or see the actual movie?
Not at all.
No, not at all.
Not at all. You know what? I heard so much about it as it was going on, and I was looking at it on social media, and I'm just like, this is more gossip, and I don't need it. I'm good. So I watched Game of Thrones.
Well, we're gonna move on from you. No offense or anything.
That's fine.
Well, you'll probably be moving on from me too.
Wow.
It wasn't personal. I just haven't took the time to delve into the album.
Right.
I've been hearing about it. I saw like some video clips, and from what I've been told, this is her most, I guess, originally musical project to date. So It's interesting. I think I heard a cut on 92Q coming in. So I'd be interested to see what it's all about. But y'all can break it down to me, because I don't know what is it all about.
I'm gonna be real honest. So I think you're dead on. I don't think it's something that a man would be like, oh,
Right.
I gotta watch Lemonade.
Right.
Like,
I-
first of all,
I
the
think
name itself
musically,
is
though.
not. Yeah. But I'm just saying, just on first sight,
Right.
and just by hearing the name, it's not something that's going to draw a male
Right.
to watch it. Now, when you do watch it, you might be able to appreciate it musically. 'Cause
Okay.
it's very creative, but I get it. You know,
right,
like,
the film that part of the film that I
Yeah.
saw was really compelling,
right,
Mm.
but I just haven't taken the time to like listen to the music. And
right.
so, what is she doing? Is it a film? Is it an album? Is it both?
It's a visual
It's a
album.
movie, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a visual album. So it's actually, if you were listening to it, except you're watching the whole thing play out.
Okay.
And so she's taking you through the emotions of infidelity.
Okay.
So if anybody, or if you've ever experienced that, she takes you through the different stages,
I
the
see.
intuition, your anger, all the way down to forgiveness
at the end.
and resurrection and hope. So the message is really powerful. That's why I said I appreciated her
Yeah.
transparency, because she had to dig deep to do this. And like Kendra said, a bit of bravery
Yeah.
to even admit that.
Oh, we have a telephone call. Hello? Hello? Okay. Hello. All right. We're hanging up now. Call back.
Peace.
I don't know. They had the radio up in the back and we couldn't
Right,
hear them.
yeah.
Anyway.
So
Yeah, but I am going to just say this and then we'll get into the gentlemen because I'm sure they're like, stop talking about Beyonce.
No,
But
it's fine.
I appreciated it. I thought it was really creative. It was really real. It was uncensored. It was very
Right.
raw. And pain sells music. It does. People can relate to it. But she still puts a positive spin on it. At the
Yeah.
end, she forgives him. And they're saying it basically is based on the relationship. This
Right.
actually happened a couple years ago. He cheated on her. But they've gone to counseling and they've worked it out. But it's just, I think it's very artistic. It's very, it just, the whole time you can't stop watching.
right, yeah.
And she put a lot of
agree.
people. She's got Serena Williams in the video
Yeah,
twerking. Come
yes.
on.
Yeah.
She
But it was
also.
tasteful.
Oh, now we got
Right,
his
but it
attention.
was
Now we
tasteful.
got his attention.
Yeah.
It was very,
Very
tasteful.
tasteful. She had a lot of other people, and then she had a girl. She's from Ethiopia, I think. She read a poem like in the
Yes.
middle. It was real deep. So I
It
thought
was.
it was a good look.
It was
Definitely
creative.
was.
But it's not unheard of or uncommon, because if you think about it, Michael Jackson, he did that
Yeah.
with Moonwalker, so it's not the first of its kind.
Right.
But what I will say is I do appreciate the creativity and her transparency. And I'm sure that, like I said, it will resonate with a lot of people.
Yeah.
You
And
know.
HBO's actually nominating it for an Emmy.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So that's a good look.
Oh my
That's
God,
definitely a good look.
And it's doing what it's supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's talking about it. Everybody's
Right.
writing about it
Yeah.
and singing about it and breaking up over it. So it's doing exactly
Like, should have never
what
tried.
it's
But have you
supposed to do.
seen the memes that are out there though? Like
Yeah.
oh my God, they were
Yeah.
like saying Blue Ivy goes in her room and mad at her dad and she bumps ether and lemonade. Like,
Mhm.
I'm like, no, that's horrible. Oh my gosh. But anyway, we have two special guests here tonight. Again, introduce yourself. Let everybody know where they can find your music. Let everybody know where they can find you again.
Okay, I'm Brian Winslow. You can catch me. You can see me on Facebook at Brian Bryan Winslow, and then my band's page is Lyric Watson, and you'll see some videos, hear some music, and we can be friends,
Oh, that sounds so nice.
isn't it? No. Shout outs to Brooklyn, by the way. I'm sorry.
Oh, are you from Brooklyn?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York, born and
okay.
raised.
All right.
Peace and grace again, everyone. William Soul. Blessed to be here. Thank you, Tina. You can catch me on IG at William Soul, Facebook as well, William Soul, and William Soul TV on YouTube for music.
So how did you guys get started with music? Like what made you decide to get into this?
Well,
We have another caller on the line again. Hopefully they don't hang up. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi. Who are we speaking with?
I'm calling in for William Soul. My name is Silky Smooth. That's what they call me.
Okay, Sophie. Do you have a question?
No, I'm sorry. My name is Silky Smooth. My name is Lovefoot, and that's my real name.
Oh, okay. That's your government. All right.
Yeah, that's my government. I wanted to call in because right now I just took a break from one of my guitar students right now, and I just want to call in to tell Sir Soul. You gotta call him Sir Soul because he looks like John Legend. You gotta make sure you don't compare him. You don't like that. But I want to call in and tell Sir Soul that I appreciate what he's been to the community with the lyrics that he writes in his songs, because he's very pro-black, but yet he's very sensual for the ladies. But I also want to let him know that I look up to him because he's a great songwriter. And I wanted to put that out there right now. And I'm sorry I can't listen to him perform live right now because I'm going to be teaching my other students, But right now, I just want y'all to know that Love Pudding called in to tell Sir Soul that he was awesome. And I'm out.
Well, brother, you even before I can respond to you.
Oh, okay, Silky. You hung up on us, but thanks for calling in.
So you know who that was, right?
Who was that?
That was Quentin Randall. Who was?
I was gonna say his voice sounded really familiar.
Wait a minute, Mr. Baltimore Blues.
We had him on a couple weeks ago.
And that's how I found out about you and Quentin. That's really kind of him to.
I was like trying to figure it out. I'm like, that voice sounds so familiar.
Yeah. So I appreciate you, man. That's really beautiful for you to call and say those things for people who haven't heard my sound yet. So thank you, brother. I love you, man. And
shout out to Love Pudding.
He's Silk. I'm about to message you and make fun
He's
of
an unbelievable guitarist and songwriter in his own right. Unbelievable. Mm-hmm. So thank you. It's very humble, brother. Matter of fact, shout outs to you, bro, because I'm using his amp tonight because mine is a little shaky. So
wow.
Thank you, Q.
So before Silky interrupted us, let everybody know we were talking about how you got started.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, music is something that I was blessed to always feel as a child, and didn't really know exactly what was going on. I just could always hear sounds from a very young age, and was blessed to start learning music, so to speak, through Columbia Community Church and church choirs, and in college started to write songs and work with the guitar and pull from various artists that have influenced me over my lifetime, and that's how it started. It's just an inescapable art that I've come to realize is just a part of my soul, and I'm not able to extract it. I could not do it ever, so that's how it started for me.
So is that where you get the soul name from? Is that kind of how you came up with it?
Part of it is that. Part of it is, the sound of blackness in black music. And part of it is that the maintenance of the soul, which is so important. And for me, salvation, which for me is Christ. So, that's where soul comes from.
Well, I hate to interrupt you, but we got to take a quick break.
Sure.
I do want to say, if you guys want to call in tonight, call in at 410-702-5657. Again, that number is 410-702-5657. If you're scared to call in, you can always text us at 443-642-9403. And it's the Happy Hour on Be Exposed Radio. We'll be right back after this break.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Free stuff for you just for listening to this station. Yo, we got your attention? Here's how it works. You click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for cool stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple. Free stuff just for doing what you already do. Radio Loyalty. Click the banner to join now. Free stuff for you just for listening to this station. Yo, we got your attention? Here's how it works. You click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you
Hey everybody, welcome to the Be Inspired.
It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to today's graduation ceremony. Students, when you hear the reason or reasons for your absences throughout the years, please exit the auditorium without your high school diploma. Once you've exited, remove your cap and gown and proceed into the unknown. Too tired. Family trip, part-time job, helping around the house, sick day, starting the holidays early, just because.
Starting in the 6th grade, students who miss 18 days or more of school in a year for any reason will fall behind and risk not graduating high school. How many days of school has your child missed this year? Absences add up. Keep track at boostattendance.org today. Brought to you by the U.S. Army and the Ad Council.
There's my son. You've been in your room all morning.
Hey, Dad.
Matt, what's wrong with your voice?
There is nothing wrong with my voice.
Oh, well, it's just sort of.
I have been playing my video games and electronic games for so many hours.
Uh-huh. Well, it sounds like it might be time for you to take a break, or...
Hello, Dad.
Susan?
I have been watching TV and text messaging all morning. Yay, electronics. Yay, yay, yay.
Guys, I think it's about time to get in the car and take a little trip. Maybe see some trees, some green things.
What are these green things you speak of?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Get out to the forest and discover the wonders of nature with your family, just like Blue, Jewel, and the whole Rio flock.
Let the kids connect to their roots. It's going to be so much fun. Yeah! Woo-hoo!
Let's rock this jungle.
Yeah!
Fresh air.
What a glorious morning.
Clean water.
Woohoo! This is great.
And endless surprises.
Yo, this is untapped territory.
How amazing.
Visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
So when you get to the corner of Smith and Orchard, you're going to want to take a left.
You are not going to.
Then what you're going to
believe
do is turn onto Marcy
and Brad
Avenue.
just broke up,
and go past the first
apparently
3
she's
lights,
happy
and then
about
take
it.
the next left.
I don't really
Then
think
drive 5
she's
more
happy,
blocks,
but
and you should be
who
there.
am I to judge, right?
Park on the right.
That's
I'll
what
see
I
you
heard
later
last
tonight.
night.
It's hard to concentrate on 2 things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable, but how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
Learn more at stoptextstopwrecks.org.
And we're back on BeExposedRadio.com. It's the happy hour. I'm your host, Tina Yagani. You can find me on IG at Persia_glam. You can find our show on Facebook at the Happy Hour Radio Show, IG, the Happy Hour _show. I have some special co-hosts here with me tonight. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Miss Be Inspired from the Be Inspired Radio Show, also a part of the BeExposedRadio.com family.
We're keeping it in the family tonight. And she brought a special friend tonight.
Hi, I'm the bestie. My name is Sandra. I'm glad to be here tonight. Thank you for the invite.
And she's a model.
And I'm a model.
She slays. She slays.
She really does. Like, seriously.
Where can we see some of your modeling work?
Well, actually, I am this weekend. I'm going to be at Philly's Next Top Model.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yep. I love how you just were going to sit here and not mention any of this.
Thank you. See, I was trying to.
So I'm going to be a part of Philly's Next Top Model by J. Bree Designs at the Embassy Suites in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania this weekend, May 1st.
Okay.
And I studied at Travis Winky Studios.
Oh,
so
all right.
we do a lot of local things. We've been to New York Fashion Week. So those are some of the things that I'm doing.
Okay.
Now.
I'm hanging out with her. I'm actually covering the event.
Yeah.
Nice. Doing media coverage there.
Stop being shy.
See? I'm gonna rub off on her.
Eventually.
I was saying, wait, you're friends with her?
Eventually. I think we balance each other.
We do.
Yeah.
Because sometimes and she bring it down a couple notches.
Gotcha.
Right.
So we have some special guests here. Again, introduce yourself, guys.
I'm Brian Winslow, by way of Brooklyn, New York. Single Taurus.
Oh. Do you like long walks? On
Like
the
long
beach?
walks on the beach, reading poetry,
Okay.
eating good food, making good food, and
He
taking
can
care
cook.
of
Oh, you can cook. What can you cook?
Oh, anything.
We have to shut this down right now. What can you cook?
I'm anything. I went to school
Anything?
for this. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
I can vouch. The brother can vouch.
So wait a minute. Why did you bring any food tonight?
Oh, well, yeah. I had to think about it. Next time.
All right, we got you.
I can't be in a room full of beautiful women and not do that next time.
Don't you?
Yes.
And I am.
Okay. All right. Our next guest. I'm a
Hey,
little sad he
everyone.
didn't bring food.
I'm William Soul. Once again, IG, William Soul. You can check me out there. William Soul TV on YouTube. What else? I guess that's it for now.
Instagram.
I said IG. Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Instagram.
My bad.
William Soul.
Y'all working on any new
Facebook,
material, any
William
new songs and whatever?
Yeah, I mean, the songwriting process never stops. And what we're going to be doing soon will be a campaign for GoFundMe. So we
Okay.
can actually get an album done. I tried to produce an album years ago and almost went bankrupt. So I tried a different approach this time. you know? So, yeah. Some upcoming shows I'll let you all know about soon. So,
Cool beans.
yes.
I know.
Sorry.
The war. I get it.
I'm about to hurt my engineer, but it's okay. Anyway, so who are some of the artists that inspires you?
Wow.
Oh, hold on. We got another caller.
Wait, am I on the air?
Hello.
Hello, hi.
Hi. Who are we speaking with?
Hi, I'm calling for my friend William Soul.
Oh.
I just want to give him a shout out.
Oh.
Wait, tell me when I'm on the radio now.
You're on the radio.
You're live.
Oh, okay. Well, I work with him, and I just want you all to know what an inspiration he is. To the kids, he is great. And if I ever were to allow myself to learn an instrument as an adult, I would want him to be the one to teach it. He is so calm. He keeps it so easy, and he just makes the kids that we're around love music. Honestly, I see it every day.
Thank you so much.
He's great.
Is this Miss Dub?
No, it's Valentin. I ain't trying to say my name. It's Valentin.
I was trying not to say.
That's okay. That's okay. But I just want the world out there to know how inspiring he is to children as well. And music is so important. And I just wish he could, as many kids as I've seen him inspire between writing and music. I just think it's wonderful. I just wanted the world to know that.
Oh, you're a blessing. Thank you. Big hug tomorrow. Huge hug. Thank you.
Thank you.
We thank you for calling in tonight.
I like this radio station, by the way. Good job. Good job. Yeah. So now I'm a fan. Yeah. Now I'm a fan. Yeah.
Well, we thank you for calling in.
Thank you. Have a great evening.
Have a good night.
All right.
Shout outs
Okay, now. Bye-bye.
I'm a teacher, so shout outs to Mary McLeod Bethune Day Academy in Washington, D.C.
All right. Well, we have to take another break. We'll be right back. I did want to say, make sure if you want to call in, it's 410-702-5657. You can text at 443-642-9403. You can also text, listen to us on YouTube as well if you miss anything on the Be Exposed radio page. We'll be right back.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Be Inspired Radio Show.
When you were a little kid and you thought about what you wanted to be, teaching was at the top of your list. But things changed. And as you got older, teaching didn't seem like the best option anymore. So you're thinking you'll be something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Now you want to be a doctor. You don't think teachers save lives? 25 at a time. An actress? Try playing a different role every time the bell rings. How about a scientist? Ever heard of physics? Chemistry? Who do you think teaches that? Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, and taking learning far beyond the four walls of the classroom. It's time to recognize that great things are happening in teaching and put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Find out how you can make more at teach.org. Make more. Teach. Brought to you by Teach and the Ad Council.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable. But how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
Learn more at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National
One of the
Highway
questions I
Traffic
definitely wanted to ask you is, because you know everyone knows that mother, father, sister, brother, cousin that knows how to do tax. Usually that's that person, me. Like, so no. I'm joking.
But seriously.
Right?
But seriously.
And they end up going to these people, getting their taxes done for like maybe $20, $50, I mean, a dime bag, you know, whatever. And then the next year they realize they owe like $10,000-$15,000. Can you break us down the do's and don'ts when it comes to taxes?
Well, let me say this first. You got to remember, like Mama used to say, you're going to get what you paid for.
Yeah.
Okay. The do's and the don'ts. Seek out information. Just don't say, oh, okay, well, you know, because I've seen professional tax preparers get people all this money back, and IRS lock her up, lock them up, like
Pookie and Craig.
And I'm talking about police department, fire department, all of them. And then they had to come to me to fix it. You know what I'm saying? So the do's and the don'ts of it, if you have a dependent, make sure that you can claim that dependent.
Got it.
Even if the dependent is your mother, if it's a parent, it's a brother.
Stacey, you listening?
Right.
Okay.
If it's your brother, your sister, remember, a lot, the rules are that they have to be like say if it's your brother, they have to be disabled. Even if you have a disabled child, they have to be disabled.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you the sole caretaker of your mother, brother, father, you may not get earned income credit for it, but you still get the exemption for it. Everybody's looking to get earned income credit. If you make $100,000 a year, you are not getting earned income credit.
No matter how many kids you got.
No matter, I don't care if you had 20.
What's
you're
usually
not getting
the
earned income credit.
cutoff for that? Like,
I'm sorry, say it again.
Is there a certain amount of money? Like, what's the cutoff?
I think
usually?
this year the cutoff for it is 45 for 2 kids.
Okay.
45,000.
45,000 for like 2 kids. I think it's 45,000 for 2 or 3 kids.
Okay.
Or something like that. I think it is this year. Every year it changes.
Okay.
And it goes down. You know what I'm saying? It goes down to like maybe like $60, $70. Now, if you are a single person,
yes, let's hear this,
with no dependents, and you're over 25, you can also get earned income credit, but you had to make under $15,000.
Oh, child.
Where do they do that?
If you make under $15,000, you'll automatically get.
But what do pumping gas or bagging groceries?
Well, that's not true. I mean.
For this and more, be sure to tune in to Be Exposed Radio to catch what you miss on the Happy Hour every Thursday from 7 o'clock p.m. to 9 o'clock p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
And we're back. It's Be Exposed Radio. It's the happy hour. And I'm your host, Tina Yagani. Again, if you guys want to call in tonight, the number is 410-702-5657. You can text at 443-642-9403. If you miss anything tonight, definitely check us out on YouTube as well. And I'm here again. I got special co-host in the building. Introduce yourself.
Miss Be Inspired from the Be Inspired Radio Show, only on BeExposedRadio.com.
And we have a supermodel in the building
Pretty
as
much.
well.
Hi, this is Kendra.
That's all you're gonna give us
right now.
She is also, I'm her spokesperson if you can't tell. I am Kaylee Model. That's her
Instagram.
That's your handle on Instagram.
Yep.
So definitely check her out. Don't slide anything weird in her DM. But check her out. She's definitely has some fierce modeling pictures.
Yeah.
But we have
she's so unassuming
and
humble.
Very.
She doesn't want to say anything at all.
She's very humble.
Yeah, I would be like, look at this picture.
She's like mouthing. She's mouthing. I don't.
Aww. But anyway, back to our guests that are here. Again, introduce yourself, guys.
Brian Winslow, owner and proprietor of the Christian strip club, Adam and Eve.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Wait a minute. I'm gonna need you to break this down.
You know, it take your brain a second to
Catch
register. So he said Christian
strip club, Adam and Eve. Because we tithe, our girls tithe every 10% of every dollar. So
okay, I think we're gonna move on from this. Anyway, you just it went from food to strip club.
well, I do cook. I do cook. I just thought about that real quick. The whole strip club thing. I thought it was funny.
Adam and Eve's.
Adam and Eve's. It's biblical.
Oh my goodness. Clothing option. No.
Moving forward.
I don't really know what to say about that one. My name is William Soul, singer, songwriter, poet, conscious fighter for freedom and love and peace and grace. You can catch me on Instagram at William Soul, William Soul TV on YouTube and Facebook at William Soul. Shout out to my lovely one, Erica, back in Brooklyn. Love you, baby. I miss you, baby. I wish you was here, baby.
Baby.
He's so sweet, and he's talking about strip club.
Can't be them tissues over there.
We balance one another out. That's exactly it, right?
That's beautiful.
Now I know you were saying you were from Brooklyn, but William, where are you from originally?
I grew up in Columbia, Maryland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right,
so,
that's where I live now.
okay.
Okay.
That's what's up.
where, I mean, you've kind of, have you lived in other parts as well, like Maryland, or have you been in New York as well?
No, just visited New York.
Okay.
But lived primarily Columbia, Baltimore is where I make my home now. But
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
So what projects do you have coming up, or any performances? Where can we, if we want to hear you perform, where can we see you?
We have something that we're working on for May right now.
Okay.
In association with Miriam Fatima Foy, who is a wonderful conscious sister who really does amazing work, even though she's an artist herself, promoting and helping other artists. I was blessed to get to be on a show that she did not too long ago, and we're working on finalizing some things with that in a showcase in May.
Okay.
But that's it right now. That's all that's on the table. And in the meantime, like I said, I'm going to be doing some open mics and trying to promote for this GoFundMe page.
Right.
And once it's up, we will let everybody know. So,
That's good.
but yeah.
Do you have with the whole GoFundMe, do you have any big ideas? Like what are you thinking about? Can you give us a little preview of what you think you're gonna do?
No, we can't do that. We want to keep
Nothing?
everybody like.
You can't give
He's
us
not
like a
taking
little
my idea.
hint or something?
He's not taking my idea. I think that what we should do is offer an evening being serenaded by William Soul, depending on what you give.
Absolutely sure that Erica would not dig that at all. Absolutely.
Well, no, I'll be there too.
Oh, you'll be there.
He's trying to pimp it
Well,
out.
you know,
Do
that's
you
not a
see
bad
him?
idea because if it's couples,
Right.
like they could
Right,
be
it
wanting
could
a
be
romantic
romantic.
Listen,
dinner.
But look,
is that what he said?
Do you see
That is
him?
not what he said.
Is he not pretty?
He said
That
serenade.
is not what he said.
Is he not pretty?
trying
Oh,
to
he
pimp
talking
you
about
out.
that. Yeah.
Well, but I'm doing both.
But I'm giving a different
Yeah, I
angle.
was
Like
thinking like that'd be a
you could-
nice
You gotta watch him.
romantic, kind of
Yeah.
date.
that would be nice.
It would be. See?
Oh, sure.
He's thinking pretty face,
Yeah, exactly.
No.
He's a teacher. He's a musician. It's like,
His wonderful lady in New York is not having it.
exactly.
That's
She's not.
what we trying not to.
No. Look,
What
I
if
grew-
she could come
We're
too?
not
Like
doing
if
that.
it was, a nice a
Exactly.
couple.
See?
Yeah.
She can chaperone.
Yeah.
Like, she can chaperone.
All right, I have to know how you two got in
Right.
contact with each other.
That's a great story.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's a great story. So we were my band at the time was performing, and we did. It's not really the church circuit, but that's what we called it back at the time. So we were going
Right.
church to church, and once you hear, it's not a traditional gospel sound that I play.
Wow, I love it.
And came in, and Brian was sitting on the end of the pew. This is a youth night, so it wasn't a Sunday.
Yeah, it's in the basement
In the basement of this church.
on Patterson. Was it Patterson Park?
Yes.
Mhm.
And you-
Oh, it's Patterson Asbury.
Right.
Yeah.
And you don't often see men sitting reading the scriptures at all, period.
Right.
Let alone even on a youth night. It's not cool or whatever. But I noticed it right away. And I happened to sit next to him, and he was just pouring into the scripture. And we just got to talking. And he is amazingly talented, and you would never know it because he'll never tell you. But we just started talking about music, and he told me about his poetry, and that's his first art form that I came to know him through, although he's a multi-talented artist. And we just hit it off and just connected, and he's been like a brother ever since. And he's blessed me when I've been on stage. He's going to perform with me tonight a song
I'm
I
excited.
wrote called Practice Love, which is based out of Corinthians. And we were playing it one night, and he was like, yo, I wrote something for that. I'm like, what? You wrote something based on what I did? And he's just very humbling. So I see the smile on his face. I know he's going to probably say something else, but that's the truth in how he
I mean, that is
I feel like you're gonna give us the nice version, and he's gonna give us like
the real version.
the
Yeah, absolutely.
uncensored version.
Well, not uncensored. Well, I mean, from what he said was true. We were sitting in church, but the reason I was at this church was because I was interested in the young lady that was in his band. Shout out to Nigeria.
Oh, that's my girl. Oh.
Yeah, so
I didn't even know he knew you, but shout out to you.
okay.
so yeah, so I was reading the Bible because I wanted to find something to talk to her about as well. You know,
But that's a good start.
it
At least
was.
You did.
Yeah,
You
I did
opened
it.
the word.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it.
I mean, he was pouring into it.
Yeah.
It was like Jesus being wingman, and he was.
So how many like shows have you guys done together? How many projects at this point have you guys done together?
Ooh.
Shows are innumerable.
Yeah.
I mean, we used to be like the in-house poetry band for a lot of the spots in Baltimore.
Okay.
I mean, we performed? We performed almost everywhere.
Yeah, we've done the Hopkins Fest.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Cinco de Mayo. I mean, we've done
Federal
almost
Hill
everything
Festival.
to
Was
do.
it Federal Hill Festival?
Yeah. in Baltimore. 8x10 Club, we've done scores of times.
Yeah, shout outs to Brian at the 8x10.
Shout outs to Notre Maison. I mean,
Right.
Peace and a Cup of Joe Thamar. Shout outs to him,
Mhm.
who was just beautiful to allow us to perform. And that's something I think as any young artist, anybody that has an opportunity to get a platform, you know, you take advantage of it, but you should always be very grateful because no one has to allow you to.
So who are some of your favorite, I would say, local artists? Because a lot of times we ask people like who are their mainstream favorite artists, but we have a lot of local good artists. So who are you guys following, or who do you like?
Absolutely. Go ahead, B.
Personally, I East Jackson is a beast. Love the Poet. Quentin.
Yes.
Love Pudding.
Yeah.
You know, it's just that's one thing about Baltimore, and you said it. There are a lot of good artists.
There are. Yeah.
Femi the Dry Fish is one of the artists that I got introduced to when I moved here, and I used to watch him do his poetry, and I wanted to really compete. So, and Lamar Hill, yeah.
Yeah, for me, Black Root, Word Slave, Slangston Hughes.
Yes, I know of him.
Yeah, Quentin Randall, absolutely phenomenal. Like second coming of or maybe third coming of Jimi Hendrix. And he's so, you know, so young, so raw still in his art, but he's unbelievable. Brian for sure.
Yes.
Absolutely. You know, I hope that besides tonight, you all will get to listen to what he does. And there's a lot. Love the Poet. Shout outs to her. Another Columbia product.
I just
You know what I'm
moved down
saying?
from Baltimore, so I'm working out there. Columbia's nice.
Shouts. Yeah. So those are some local folk.
All right, so
What's that?
we gotta put them on the spot a little bit. So
All
you
right.
guys say you do poetry too. I mean, can you give us like a little sample?
Yeah, we can.
A couple bars. Oh, I like that.
All right. So
Now we go live.
so
Let's get this going.
since can I go first since I'm the lesser?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. See how he agreed to that. He didn't say that.
Okay.
All right. So
You got it. We live.
I'm getting ready to go there. I'm working on it. Hands getting ready to go.
All right, so I wrote this. It's interesting. I wrote this, and then a couple days later, I met my love through Brian actually. So this is called Starry Eyed. Yep, I'm still starry eyed. I know she is out there. Yahweh will reveal her in His time, not mine. A Nubian queen, a royal heart for him, a loyal heart for me. Sweet as can be, she can receive love. She can reciprocate love. She can initiate love. She longs to save the world. We will fight together. A natural beauty. No, not like on TV. Not with the perfect body. Well, perfect for me. Degree? No. So, meager means? Man, please. I can't wait to meet her. Head in my hands as I listen. Friends first, then love forever. Standing ovation in her triumphs, holding her hand as we skip. Protect her, hold her, respect her, massage her pains every day. Warriors get tired, you know. Her soul loves mine, our souls kiss in kind. I'm in love with the very essence of her. True love, like Corinthians 13. Love is. Roll your eyes if you want to. Laugh at me if you want to. don't make me no never mind because I'm starry-eyed. And you know what? She is too.
Wow. That was dope.
Thank you.
That was dope. Clap it up for
Shout out
him.
to
Yes.
Right.
Love of my life, Erica.
So that was like real sweet, real central. I need to hear what he's gonna say.
Why do you automatically assume I'm gonna do something? How about can we do it after the break?
I guess
I can find something for you.
We can.
Okay.
Okay. We definitely can.
All right. I won't forget.
But so now you do music and you do poetry. Do you find they go hand in hand with each other, or is there one you like to do more, better than the other?
That's a really good question. I don't think I've ever thought of it. Not exactly. I know it would seem like lyrics to a song and lyrics for a poem would be the same, but for me it's different. I think music and melodies come much easier for me than words do. And sometimes I will have words and then I'll be blessed with a melody. Sometimes I have a melody and be blessed with words.
Okay.
In the case of poetry though, I may just have a word or a thought and then I'll be blessed with everything that comes within that. And usually it'll happen instantly. But sometimes it does take a few days, or I'll start something and I'll go back to it. So that's how it works for me.
All right. Well, we're going to stop you right there because we got to take a break. And then I got to hear this man's poetry when we come back. I don't know if it's going to be about food and strippers, but we'll just have to see. Guys, if you want to call in tonight, call 410-702-5657. You can text us if you're scared to talk to us at 443-642 9403. It's the happy hour on BeExposedRadio.com. And we'll be right back, guys.
Nice.